Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, well, there's so much to talk about, especially from this weekend going to Bravocon. But of course, like I've teased to you this entire time, we are going to be mentioning it all on Hot Messy Podcast. That'll be coming out and I'll keep you posted on the community tab. But in the meantime, I don't want to talk about necessarily Jason and I's experience. I want to talk about all of the big Bravo announcements from this weekend because we got so many, it was hard to keep up with. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I don't know if you saw all of the announcements yet because there were so many to keep up with. It was wild. So we got Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3. We got the trailer for it, and this just looks like a ridiculous shit show. And I say shit show only because there was literally elephant feces mentioned in the show. And you had so much drama between Leah and Portia. You see Heather Gay, who's saying, I don't remember how I got a black eye. She's fighting with her cousin. It was just like all over the place. But Ultimate Girls Trip, I wouldn't expect anything different from it. And it looks like there's like a theme here, right? First season, we had the main guy who was running the house, and then he was doing these little confessionals and setting up the itineraries for the women. Second season, we had the butler for Dorinda. And then the third season, we have, I think maybe he's the house manager or the butler for the house that they're staying in Thailand. And he's like, these women are crazy. All they do is fight, they scream, and they're fake. They fight. They get along afterwards. He's like, I don't understand it. This is the craziest thing. He's probably like, what shit show did you guys sign me up for? But it does look like a lot of fun. Originally, I didn't think that this was going to be too great of a cast. But then once they replaced Tinsley with Portia, I was like, oh, this will be wild. And then Candace and Giselle have a few moments where they go back and forth. And I wasn't going to say anything, but I feel like I was putting my eggs in that basket. Even though sometimes I don't love all of the craziness that goes on social media, I know that Portia and Candace always come in with a good read. They don't back down. And I knew that Marisol was going to be a party. So that's exactly what we have to look forward to. Go to bravotv.com and check out the trailer. In the meantime, we have the Real Housewives of New York reboot. Yes. So Andy announced this at Bravocon. He had the ladies come out and they're introducing 7 new housewives to the franchise. So these are the people that we have. Creative director Sai De Silva. She's a model and philanthropist. Then we have Uba Hassan. We have home renovating guru Aaron Leachy, I believe. Former J. Crew president Jenna Lyons, influencer Lizzie Savetsky, fashion publicist and brand consultant Jessel Tank, and brand marketing and communications professional Bryn Whitfield. Now, from what they're saying, production begins this fall and the season premieres in 2023. So when they're getting introduced, Andy's like, okay, everyone, you guys said, you asked for it. We said that we were going to give you a big announcement. And here it is. It has to do with the Real Housewives of New York. And here they are. There was all of them except for one. And he said, you guys are going to have the time of your life filming. And I wasn't understanding what he meant at that point because I figured that they had already filmed, but they haven't. They just finalized the cast and they're starting to film soon, which means we're going to get them in 2023. He said, while he's talking about this, it was the network first. Let's kind of take it back for a second. The network first announced it was rebooting Real Housewives of New York in March, in addition to launching a legacy version of the show featuring Big Apple-based alums from its original run. You know that we're at a crossroads for RHONY, and this is what Andy Cohen said at the time, referencing the controversial storylines involving Ramona Singer and other longtime cast members. We've spent a lot of time figuring out where to go, and the plan that we've come up with, I think, is a real gift to the fans. By the way, on top of that, I do want to say Ramona was there too. Ramona was at Bravocon. Andy Cohen also noted that the 2 shows will take into account everything that our passionate audience has really been telling us over the last year. And he also, by the way, he mentioned why the reunion never happened. He said, we were having delays with production, things were coming up. And he said by the time the reunion would have came out, it would have been 2 months after the finale of the lowest rated season ever. So for them, financially, I don't think it made sense. Andy also shared another update on the future of the Real Housewives of New York. And this was at Bravocon. And as it kicked off on Friday, telling Page Six exclusively that the reboot was taking priority over legacy. I hope that the fans are happy with both. That's all I can say. The truth of the matter is we have not spoken to any of our classic Real Housewives of New York women yet about legacy. So right now they're like, we know that you ladies are going to come back. We know that you guys are going to be able to deliver. We get it. It's going to be great. Okay. But right now we're putting our eggs in this basket because you guys messed up the show anyways. That's why we had low ratings. That's why we had to bring in the new girls, fresh blood. We really were waiting to get to the Real Housewives of New York and get that reboot right. This is what he said. And we really wanted to tell new stories and we wanted to capture a different energy in New York City. And I'm really happy with where we're at. Andy Cohen also made the surprising revelation that the show will be representative of the city and taking place beyond the affluent Upper East Side neighborhood. It's all over the city and it's aspirational. I think it's legit. We're definitely expanding beyond the Upper East Side with these women. Yes, let's expand. And then, of course, we got our Family Karma. We got that trailer. So that's exciting because the Family Karma group, they are so much fun. I was talking to them. I ran into Bali and Brian Binney, a few others. And when I ran into them, we were talking about Jason and going to the premiere party for the second season. And Jason had so much fun and he was dancing all over the stage. And they were like, where's Jason? And I was like, oh gosh, we're not doing that again. But yes, we are. Invite us to the next party. We are ready to go. So hopefully we'll be at that premiere party in Miami. I don't know. If we do, I'll keep you guys posted. But I want to hear what you guys think about all of the exciting Bravocon news. We have Real Housewives of Miami. I didn't even mention that. That's wild. It's all about Lisa Hochstein. She's talking about Lenny and this divorce. Her trainer dropped her because Lenny's now having her trainer train with Katharina Mazeppa. You see the drama between Gertie and Alexia. You see Larsa come in and she's saying that there's photos of Julie Lemongova kissing a man. Just Miami's going to be so good. And then you see Marisol pouring vodka in her drink and saying, don't judge me, which, of course. All right. Go check out all of the trailers and then comment below because I want to hear what your thoughts are. I love you guys so much. Big Bravo news all over the place. So it was the time of our lives. I'm so happy that we get to share that with you. Again, we're going to get a little bit more candid in our happy, hot, messy podcast revelations. And I say happy because it really was such a happy time. All right. Love you guys. Go to the description of this video. Check out the podcast and we'll see you soon. Bye.